Okay, as I was saying before, it's perhaps a demonstration of using a little bit of how certainly I've been using the fibs and what's proved through use as reliable. To start with, most people will do the sensible thing and go from wick to wick, the highest points there of a previous price movement. The Fibonacci is used in price movements either from up, so from the peak to the trough, from the trough to the peak. On the previous video, these candles were just starting to break out, and it has come out, as you can see, in the last hour or so. Now that has come out quite nicely, nice around 5% there. That's absolutely fantastic in the hour and a half, rather, total. So the last hour and a half, completely right, 5.45%. That's so good. If that's a grand, if you got a grand in and you're shifting that, it's a quick 50 quid, isn't it, in an hour and a half, and it scales up. So there for the benefit, it is about fibs on this one and a continuation of what did happen in the previous video. And now let's just bump off those fibs, and we got here going to the fibs set to the log scale. Fibonacci dog. So on there we have that previous peak high there with the hanging man. It's sort of like that upside down hammer, the long tail with the short, small body. That's like a full stop on the previous price rise. And you see there equal and opposite. There's something vaguely similar there. That small bodied individual little character there, followed by a massive larger body. Now, what you're going to be looking at is Fibonacci. So how to do the fibs. So let's have a look on there. Fibonacci retracement comes off. I've got mine saved in a taskbar there. So by saving that in a taskbar, it does make it a lot easier. Just simply star it on there. Press that star off, on, off, on. As you can see there, it does in the bottom left below where it says auto, next to the left of where it says matic USTT, bottom left, off, on, and then it's back into the taskbar. So what we want there is, so rather than go back here, so go from that normal from top to bottom there. What we can do is, what I've been discovered is that sort of confirmation of a capitulation. That confirmation is moving into a down swing from that pivoting at the high. So from the pivot high, from pivot high to pivot low there. We've got the downtrend you want to seek there. So from there, it's still very much part of, you see that candle there, still very much part of the overall uptrend. Yeah. So you would still be able to gain a very firm part of patterning of the uptrend. And really, we would have been able to see that it's significantly breaking low. But what you're looking for is what would be looking for. So there, we've gone from there. Can you see there? That is the break low, but also equally still very much part of the pattern. If we wanted it to, if it was to go that way. So what you're looking for is confirmation. It just pauses there. You see that little doji in there, followed by a big old mallet there. That's again, it's a full stop. It's a sort of confirmation or a continuation of these spinning tops here a little bit. Those spinning tops are sort of the brakes going on, the movement, the momentum, the impetus of the upswing just coming out, draining out of energy. The balls are sort of just getting a bit tight, and they are ready to just, the market and the bears are happy to take over there and just sort of recline down. So there, and this really is not quite the confirmation you're looking at. It's still a pause. It's still a pause. What you're looking for there is absolute confirmation. So from the top of that main body there, the top of that main body, that red candle, not the wick, as you can see, the main body, and down, we'll take it down to the lower wick there. There's one place to do it. Now you're still in the 30-minute zone there. Now watch this. As you're coming through, checking it out, it changes shape completely. Now see on there, See how on there you're looking at that. So in the last 10 minutes we've been chatting, that's come up above. It's tested there. It's found support on that 618. It's just built up slowly, calling up for another upward move, and fucking fantastic. That's great. This one is going to potentially go in high. That's a little cup and handle movement maybe, and measure that by just taking the depth of the cup from the breakout. There's the breakout. I think this might be moving a little bit higher. Let me see how that's come down there. So I'm going to have to look on a different time frame now just to try and get that in. Wow, isn't that good? It's usually, we might have I think it's going to peak out there. It might just peak out at that previous high in that zone there. Okay, you can use the Fibonacci's to get up there. So let's break that out. Right. Go through again, a bit of fibs, breakout. Yeah. Confirmation of that. There you go, I think that'll do it. Okay. Confirmation there, absolute confirmation. From that 618, that launch in place. You see now here the EMA's getting ready to cross over. Now, if this is going bullish, if this is an upswing, a massive upswing, when the green goes over the top of the orange, i.e., the 15 goes over the 20 EMA, 15 being green, and it starts to set up that traffic light movement. That is a good point when those have actually crossed over in an uptrending market to get in. And as long as those have crossed over, green over orange, so the green is on top, buy in there. It's a fantastic, starting to look like a really good, fantastic, confirmed buyout. You've got 1, 2, 3 solid greens, and it is fucking good. Look at that. Decent, solid green candles with a little phase of that pause there, that little bit of consolidation whilst the market decides. So it's going. It's not sold out at the 618. It's gone up and down, up, down. Greens, the bulls are taking over. We're looking good. Right, let's just shimmy down. You can't. Right. Shimmy down. And there. You see that breakout point there? That might just do it. That might just do it. That might just do it indeed. Okay. That's just going to reach. Is that reaching for the 618? Is that reaching for the 1? Okay, let's have another little look at this. Go from the absolute there. Let's see what we got. And again, it's starting to look more like it's going to be 165, possibly 164, 164, 165 as absolute maximum price target on this little breakout here over the next hour or two, couple of hours. Just confirm that. So looking there now, that's another 4% you want to get in there. Probably going to be looking like 3 with the current prices, so that's going to change hands. The whole market's going to be aware of that, especially the matic fans. Okay, that's wonderful. Really fantastic. Really fantastic. Just looking for that to cross over there. Let's have a look in the 5. So this chart moving very quick. Yeah, look at that impulse on there. Ball's got up the stairs. Let's find out. Nice little phases of consolidation in that short time frame. Okay, yeah, we're looking for a swing low now, just at that. That looks about right. We're just in that little zone of doubt there, that sort of consolidation. Little zone that's consolidation through there. Just a little sort of what you could vaguely sort of vague in the timescale area of slight doubt for a place where they can form new highs, new areas of resistance, new areas of support just coming across there. Yeah, spinning tops. Yeah, that might be. We might just be finding resistance on there. Let's just skim off those. Skim off that there. Let's go from here to there. Right. Off that top. Off the absolute top on this one. Oh my god, that's so bullish. There. Here we go. It's holding in there. There you go. Meeting support. See how similarly level the main upper part of the main body will be to that little bit that's coming in there now. That sort of upside down hammer, the hammering man. That's the full stop. Now this is going to range. That is fantastic. Great recovery there. Coming under the main support. I thought that was going to drop down, but it didn't. That was the worst case. Well, that was the best of the worst case scenarios, was just to fall beneath the principal support, that secondary support level, and it was going to range up and down before trying to hopefully pierce back in and work its way up the fib levels. Now this one is looking good. This is fantastic. A nice, again, V-shaped recovery, showing there is appetite in the market for matic to do well. They're looking for the upside here because look, put that in there. So there's the general intermediate term trend line down there, that resistance level broadly that way. We'll try and boost up into there. And that is, from current prices, that is about, that's 12%. They're going to get that over a few days, next week or so. And then for the upside, have a look at this. 90%. That is what people are looking for on there. But even there, those previous price highs on there, let's compare it to these. You see here, the level there, That's what you're looking for. Okay, so you see on that green line, so okay, that is 50%. See, that is 30%. That is, you see there, that dotted line, so that is 20%. Those are realistic and achievable. So what we're dealing with here, oh fuck me, yeah, that's really good. Matic, really, really good. Really happy with that. Matic. I wonder what the engine's doing. Engine's trying to do the same. Come off that ranging, isn't it? Come off that boost there, ranging between here, but it's slightly declining through there, trying to regain that structure. A bit of fit. And it, hey, what's going off here? Yeah, it was looking disastrous over the weekend. Hoping for the best there. See that. Trading along that level and then broke low. Yeah, there. So again, it's like having a look at that level on there. Estimate. Yeah, that's about it, isn't it? Yeah, it's amazing how far low it's come down. So I wonder what Bitcoin's doing. There's been a bit of price pump. Something happened. Something was promised as a little pump this morning, a little hint in the air. Social media was hinting something. So what financial news has affected this pump? I do not know. I think Putin said he's going to have a little chat, hasn't he? Putin's having a little chat. That might have been announced. Let's have a look what the time is there. Putin's having a chat at lunchtime. So lunchtime GMT, probably a bit of an announcement from Putin saying, "Hey, we don't want our stocks and shares absolutely pummeled.